Try not to gasp, because this one hits the heart. Tonight we remember TV cop show stars who left us far too soon. Their badges, their calm voices, and their steady eyes made us feel safe. Please watch till the end, because the last goodbye has a small, powerful detail that fans still talk about. Like the video if these faces meant something to you, and stay with me as we honor them with care and respect. Martin Milner gave us a calm, trusted center as Officer Pete Malloy. He made every shift feel real and steady, like a friend driving you through the city at night. His work inspired real officers and shaped the look and tone of TV police drama for years. He passed away in 2015 after a long illness, but every time we hear a siren in an old rerun, it feels like he is back at the wheel, keeping the peace. William Boyd was the watchful voice at the station as Sergeant Mac McDonald. He didn't chase the spotlight. He held the room together. When Malloy and Reed took calls, Mac kept order with a calm, firm tone that felt like home base. Boyd died in 2004 from pneumonia and kidney failure, leaving behind the quiet strength that held so many scenes up without asking for thanks. Gary Crosby stepped out of a famous shadow and became Officer Ed Wells, a steady presence with believable grit. On screen, he brought crisp authority. Off screen, he lived a full, complex life. He died in 1995 from lung cancer, but for fans, his squad room banner and focused stare are still there, frozen in time and ready for one more call. Jack Webb changed TV forever. As the creator and face of a landmark police series, his clip delivery, moral clarity, and love of realism became the blueprint for so many shows that followed. He died of a heart attack in 1982 at only 62. The badge number used by his character was retired in his honor, a simple act that still gives fans chills when they hear it mentioned. Michael Conrad spoke softly and carried weight. His famous morning advice to the watch was firm, kind, and human. He died in 1983 at 58 after a battle with cancer, and the show he anchored with quiet heart had to say goodbye far too soon. His final message about looking out for each other still feels like the right way to start any shift. Keel Martin brought restless, quick energy to the squad room and made every scene feel alive. He left us in 1990 at only 46 after a fight with lung cancer. His loss was a hard blow for cast, crew, and fans who saw so much bright work still ahead. His spark, rough edges and all, is still there when you hit play. Howard Rollins showed grace and fire as a brilliant investigator under pressure. He gave dignity to tough stories and made small, personal moments feel important. He died in 1996 at 46 from complications of lymphoma, and the hole he left in the drama world was large. He is still remembered for quiet power and deep feeling on screen. Jerry Orbach carried wisdom and heart. With one look or one dry line, he could ground a scene and hold your trust. He died in 2004 at 69 from prostate cancer, and millions mourned like they had lost a member of the family. His work lives on every time a young actor learns how to do more with less. Dennis Farina came to the set with real-life police experience and turned that truth into warm, sharp screen presence. He had that twinkle, that edge, that seen it all calm. He died in 2013 at 69 after a pulmonary embolism, and the city felt a little quieter without his voice. He remains a model of how to mix charm with authority. Lance Reddick stood tall and precise. His voice could cut through noise, and his stillness spoke volumes. On more than one beloved series, he played the commander you hope was on duty when things got rough. He died in 2023 at 60. Officials cited heart disease. Fans still share clips of that measured tone, that posture, that calm that made chaos bend. John Thaw gave us a thinking detective who wore his pain with grace. He didn't need fast talk. He needed the truth. He died in 2002 at 60 from esophageal cancer, leaving behind a masterclass in quiet acting. His stories still unfold like patient puzzles, and his face still says more than most scripts. Lee Thompson Young shone with talent and kindness. His work had warmth and promise, and his loss in 2013 at only 29 was a shock that broke hearts across the industry. He died by suicide, and his passing opened hard, needed talks about mental health. Fans remember the smile, the gentleness, and the strength in his eyes. Robert Donner brought edge and texture. Whether he was a streetwise informant or a quirky voice who knew the corners of the city too well. He died in 2006 at 75 from a heart attack. His long career touched so many shows, and every time he popped up, you knew the scene was about to get more interesting. Jack Hogan looked like a man who did the job and then stayed late to finish the paperwork. He learned his craft on stage and in service, and he brought that discipline to every scene. He died in December 2023 at 94 after a long, full life in front of and behind the camera. His work remains the kind that holds shows together. William Elliott, no relation to the actor above, is a name some fans link with guest roles and a cool, controlled style that left a mark even in short scenes. He moved between music and acting with ease and left us young. When we look back, we see how many corners of TV he touched without asking for a spotlight. Now take a breath and think about what these people gave us. A steady hand on the wheel, a firm word at the right time, a small smile when a case closes. They taught us that strength can be quiet, that roles can be fair, and that kindness and courage walk the same beat. Many of these stars died far too soon, some while still building the roles that would define them. But the work they finished, those scenes that feel like real nights. Under real streetlights still carries weight. The shows we love are built on teams. And every name above was part of a larger family: actors, writers, crew, and the audience at home. When one of them goes, the room changes. We feel it in the way a scene lands, in the way a theme song hits our chest, in the way an old line makes us tear up. Yet their craft remains, ready to comfort and ready to teach. That is the gift of TV. You can visit again, sit down, and let the story hold you. If you stayed until now, here is that small detail I promised. When the creator, who set a new standard for police drama, died, his city lowered flags and his department retired the badge number of his most famous character. A simple number, never to be worn again, became a quiet salute to truth and service on screen. That symbol is still powerful because it shows how deeply these stories live in us. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. If one of these names means something to you, tell us which performance you revisit the most and why. Please like the video, share it with someone who loves these shows, and subscribe so you never miss our next tribute. Your memories keep these stars alive, and your support lets us keep telling their stories with care.